Hey, this is Mr. Beckstrom, and I wanted to take a look at an example from section 1.3. This is on collecting sample data, and I wanted to take a look at the differences between experiments and observational studies, and also some possible issues that we may have with those studies as well. So let me go ahead and read this. A researcher wants to test and observe the effects of alcohol on airline pilots. I don't know if any of you saw the movie Flight with Denzel Washington, but that's where I thought about this one from. But the researcher randomly selects 50 US pilots and randomly splits them into two groups of 25 pilots each. The researcher then asked the pilots in one group to drink a six-pack of beer before their next commercial flight. Is the study an experiment or an observational study? Could this be done today, or are there any issues with it? So if you could go ahead and pause the video now and think about this. Go ahead and take a look at the definitions on page 26 in the book and see what you think, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. All right, so if you're back, let's see what we decided this was. Now, at first glance, you might think this is an observation because we use the word observe, but we have to be careful. So if we give any of the study participants any type of treatment, that means we give them any medication or anything at all. That's an experiment. So in this case, we're giving them alcohol. So that means that we have an experiment. So that's the first thing. Observational study means we are only observing. We are only taking a look. For example, if we wanted to see the average height of a VGCC student, we're only measuring heights. We're not giving them anything to grow or shrink or anything like that. We're just measuring, we're observing. But an experiment, if we give them anything and we're testing the effects of anything, then that's always an experiment. All right, so let's look at the next part. Could this be done today, or are there any issues with it? Yeah, I would definitely say that this could not be done today. We would not want to give a commercial airline pilot, commercial means that they fly airplanes with a lot of passengers, giving them a six-pack of beer before a flight would put not only themselves, but possibly hundreds of passengers in danger. So that would be a very, very bad idea. There's an exercise in the book that kind of talks a little bit about a kind of a similar issue. It's number 23 on page 33. It's about drinking and driving, and it's kind of the same kind of idea where if we wanted to test the effects of drinking and driving, we can't just give certain drivers alcohol before they go out driving, because it's an ethical issue, and it's putting unnecessary risk on drivers and other pedestrians and drivers out there. So definitely there's a lot of situations where we'd like to be able to test things, but it's not easy, and that also comes into play when we talk about medications and other things. We have a long process of how we go about testing medications, because we definitely don't want to give a whole bunch of people a new medication and then find out 2 years down the line that it has harmful effects. So that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions about it, definitely let me know, and see you soon. Thanks, and have a great one.